Hi, this is Bernice and his Acts of God's Captive, Interquel of the Captive's Diary, episode 62, written by Precious Chinwe Obialor-Ukazim. So, we want to try and see if we can bring Elder David out of the dark. Because that man is in the dark. He doesn't know anything, but we can try. Let's just try and see. So, here we go. Seeing each other? How? His wife replied, trying to pretend she doesn't know anything. I mean, are they dating? He asked. I don't think so. I think they are just friends. You heard him. He said he's trying to make friends with Apostle's children. I don't think it's a bad idea. She told her husband. Why do I feel you and your son are hiding something from me? Elder David asked his wife, and she gave him a sharp look, then busted into a provocative laugh before replying him. Mothers. Hide something like what? From you? She asked, laughing. I don't trust you and that your son, because you always have a way of covering up for him whenever he's doing something he doesn't want me to know. He told his wife, who went on laughing. Why would you say a thing like that? That I support my son doesn't mean I cover up for his excesses, and you know it. So, if there's any other thing you want to hear from him, why not call him and ask him directly, since you think I'm hiding something from you? Besides, won't you be happy to have Apostle's daughter as your daughter-in-law? She asked him. Hey, Mama have jabo. How daughter-in-law to enter this matter like this? Oh, I can see the truth is gradually coming out. You know, I know you very well when it comes to your son. I knew there's something you're not telling me, he exclaimed, and she started laughing. I'm not hiding anything from you. Okay, fine. It's time for confession. This is all I know. Your son and Apostle's daughter met each other in the US. And your son told me he likes her and that he would like to get to know more about her. He was still talking when Elder David cut in. Oh, so it was because of the girl. It was because of the girl he went to Apostle's house very early yesterday, he asked. No, he actually had an appointment with Apostle, and he told him to come in the morning. That was why he went very early. She defended her son. You're defending him again, as usual. But I know. But look, you have to talk to him. I don't want him to do anything that will bring problems between me and Apostle. If he knows he's not going to be serious with the girl, he should just stay away from her now and go elsewhere. I don't want to have any problems with her family. Elder David warned sternly. Chai, Papa they fear. Maybe doesn't even know the son, or should I say he doesn't trust the son. As well. All I know is I want to use BizJet. Why would you say a thing like that? You see why your son is always hiding things from you? Look at the way you're talking as if your son is troublesome, or like some irresponsible young man out there. His wife retorted, displeased at the way he reacted to the matter. He should keep hiding things from me. That's his business. He's already of age. He's already of age to make decisions for himself and face the consequences. But on this matter, my relationship with Apostle is very important to me, and I will not allow some youthful exuberance ruin my relationship with him. And he was talking and his wife caught him. It's always about you. You and you and you all the time. You have never trusted that your son can actually make any good or noble decision on his own. It's only what you deem right that he should do, and this boy is no longer a child. He's 24 and you don't even know whether your son is dating or who is dating, and now he's showing interest in someone who is close to you from a good family. But instead of being happy for him and guiding him to get it right, you're here trying to protect your own personal interest. His wife expressed a displeasure. Wow. Now I guess I'm not happy with Elder also a bit. You should at least, try at least. Let's see. I'm not protecting any personal interest. He's my son and I want the best for him, and I don't want anything that will bring problem between our family and the apostles. I don't want him to play games around with his daughter. If he doesn't have any intention of settling down with her, is if he doesn't have any intention of settling down with her, is that what you call being selfish? He asked his wife. I don't like the way you always handle issues when it comes to your son. Try and sit down with him and know what is going on in his personal life. Fatherhood is not all about money and grooming your son to take over your wealth. Now, I'm being serious. This woman is actually saying the truth. He needs to know that you have his interest at heart, and he can only know that when you try knowing what is going on in his life and guide him aright. His wife corrected him and he kept quiet for some seconds, and seeing that his wife is already angry with him, he admitted his wrong and asked him to call David Jr. for him. It's not like I don't care about what goes on in his personal life. I do, but you people don't seem to understand me sometimes. Call him for me, let me talk with him and know what's in his mind. He told her, and she heaved a sigh of relief and walked out to call him. She knocked and met David Jr. in the room just when he was dropping a phone call. "Hey mom," he greeted his mother on seeing her enter his room. "Your father wants to speak with you. He asked that I call you." She told him, and he gave her a questioning why. "Hope there is no problem." He asked his mother because he and his father hardly sit to talk. It's only when there is something he wants him to do or when they are disagreeing over his decision, and he was afraid, thinking his father wants to turn out his request on the use of the beast jet. "Well, I told him about your fondness for Uma Sinachi, and he was still talking and was disappointed." He interrupted her. "Oh no, mom," he cried out. "I told you I don't want to involve him just yet until when everything works out perfectly between us," he lamented. "I know, but I had to tell him, and I have also spoken with him. He's ready to support you, but wants to know how serious you are before he can show his support. So feel free. Go in there and talk with your father." She told him, and he looked at her, not sure she knew what she was saying, but swallowed hard and left to answer his father. Wow. The boy even knows his father. Can you imagine? They only talk when he wants him to do something for him, that's the father, and or when they are disagreeing over his decision on something. Oh, fathers, hope you are hearing. Mona, they calm down, Una blood to the heart. Sorry, oh. Sorry, Mona, no vex, sorry. Maybe should be as they come. We should be calming down. When it comes to father and son, I don't understand, but please, we should be reducing the heat. Just try and understand. From Nnamdi Junior's mother's perspective, I think she's right. It doesn't have to be business for those that are wealthy. It doesn't have to be you grooming them to get your wealth. You should also try to participate in their personal life. Groom them into a man that a woman will be proud of, and a woman will be ready to live with them. So please, thank you for listening and thank you for watching. Don't forget that I also want to see you in the next episode. Bye. Awaiting your comments. Bye bye.